Today I will show you how to build the plane Mob of the Dead and escape the evil island known as Alcatraz. But before we can make our daring escape, we will need the Warden's keys. The Warden's keys are located in two locations, outside the Warden's office and outside the cafeteria. To get the key, one player will need to enter Afterlife. Once in the Afterlife, they will be able to see portals through walls. Jump up through the portal and activate the generator, causing the key to drop down. You can also go through the portal into the wall, up through the piping and activate the voltmeter. This will in turn unlock the laundry room. Head down into the laundry room. Use the Warden's key to unlock the gate. Once the gate is open, the player will need to enter Afterlife mode yet again. Once the player is in Afterlife mode, he will need to go and activate the voltmeter opposite the drive. Here's where the fun begins. Once the dryer has been powered, the player must go and activate it, causing the room to go into a lockdown. Not only does this lockdown spawn a ton load of zombies, but the Warden spawns in as well. However, once you have killed enough zombies, the dryer will open up, revealing the first part of the plane. Go pick it up, and we can move on to part number 2. We will then head over to the infirmary, a place where shrieks and screams can be constantly heard. Once up inside the infirmary, look for a cabinet with a lock on it. Use the Warden's key and open it. This will reveal the second part. Now the player must enter the Afterlife yet again and look through a hole in the wall which leads up to the roof. The player will then need to go up onto the roof and activate another voltmeter, which will then open the door, allowing all players to walk up to the roof. Here players can begin to start placing the pieces of the plane on the buildable area. In co-op mode, one player can only hold one piece at a time, to be aware. Next, we will travel on the gondola down to the docks, where we will find part 3 of the plane. Once on the docks, use the Warden's key to open the gate. Have both players go in, and one enter the Afterlife. Once the player has entered the Afterlife, he will lock you both in. This then unlocks the other side, allowing the player to go and pick up the third part. However, one person will still need to be in Afterlife in order to unlock the gate. Head back to the plane and place your parts securely on. You will then need to head over to the generator room, where a player will need to enter Afterlife mode. Once in Afterlife mode, the player will need to activate 3 generators. These generators will then unlock a door in the Warden's office. but we'll come back to that later. Next, we need to go over to the counter. Open the counter with the warden's key and head to the top of the stairs. One player, yet again, needs to enter Afterlife mode. Once the player is in Afterlife mode, he will need to head down the stairs and look to the left, as there will be 3 numbers which need to be entered into the counter. If done correctly, the lift at the top will start to make its way down to the bottom. You can then go and collect it from the bottom by opening the gate. However, as soon as the code is entered correctly, a 60-second countdown will begin, and if any player has not picked up the package by then, the lift will head up to the top, and someone will need to enter Afterlife mode and enter the codes in yet again. We can then move to the warden's office. Though it may be locked, it is quite simple to access. Player will need to enter Afterlife mode and head through the portal. Once through the portal, he will head along the balcony, make a left down the stairs and activate the vault meter, thus opening the warden's office. Once the warden's office is open, you can then head into the room with the 5th part. Pick up the final part and make your way back to the plane. Once all parts have been built, players can now start to get on top of the plane. Once the first person is on top of the plane, a countdown will begin. After this countdown, any player not on the plane will be left behind.
We thought that really messed up, putting us together. But we survived because we're survivors and you're all survivors and you're gonna make it.
However, as you try to escape this island, the wind and the plane are not in your favor. You will come crumbling back down once you hit the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. However, once on the bridge, there are 2 things that can be done. The first, Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch allows you to upgrade your weapon to fight the oncoming hordes. And the second is the only way off the bridge. Death. At the end of the bridge there are 4 electric chairs. Players must sit down and electrocute themselves. This will then bring them back to the island, and the cycle continues. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned for more Mob of the Dead. Auf das Gift, aber ich sitze hier mit mir nach